Yahoshua chapter 6. And Jericho was shut up tight because of the presence of the sons of Israel, none going out and none coming in. And Yahuwah said to Yahoshua, See, I have given Jericho and its sovereign mighty brave men into your hand, and you shall go around the city, all the men of battle going around the city once. Do this for 6 days, and let the 7 Kohanim bear 7 ram's horns before the ark. And on the 7th day go around the city 7 times, while the Kohanim blow the horns. And it shall be, when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when you hear the sound of the horn, that all the people shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat. And the people shall go up every man straight before him. And Yahoshua son of Nun called the Kohanim and said to them, Take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 Kohanim bear 7 ram's horns before the ark of Yahuwah. And he said to the people, Pass over and go around the city, and let him who is armed pass over before the ark of Yahuwah. And it came to be that when Yahoshua had spoken to the people, that the 7 Kohanim bearing the 7 ram's horns before Yah passed over, blew the horns, and the ark of the covenant of Yah went after them. And the armed men went before the Kohanim who blow the horns, and the rear guard came after the ark going on and blowing the horns. But Yahoshua had commanded the people, saying, Do not shout or cause your voice to be heard, nor let any word come out of your mouth until the day I say to you, Shout, then you shall shout. And the ark of Yah went around the city, going around once. And they came into the camp and stayed in the camp. And Yahoshua rose early in the morning, and the Kohanim took up the ark of Yahuwah. And 7 Kohanim bearing 7 ram's horns before the ark of Yah were going on, and they blew the horns. And the armed men went before them, but the rear guard came after the ark of Yah, going on and blowing the horns. And the 2nd day they went around the city once, and returned to the camp. Thus they did 6 days. And it came to be on the 7th day that they rose early, about the dawning of the day, and went around the city 7 times in this way. Only on that day they went around the city 7 times. And it came to be at the 7th time, when the Kohanim blew the horns, that Yahoshua said to the people, Shout, for Yah has given you the city, and the city shall be put under the ban. It and all that is in it belongs to Yah. Only Rahab the whore is to live, and she and all who are with her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And you by all means guard yourselves from that which is under the ban, or else you will come under the ban when you take of that which is under the ban, and make the camp of Israel a curse, and shall trouble it. But all of the silver and gold, vessels of bronze and iron, our Kodesh, are holy to Yah. They go into the treasury of Yah. And the people shouted when the ram's horns were blown. And it came to be, when the people heard the sound of the horn, people shouted with a great shout, and the wall fell down flat. And the people went up into the city, every man straight before him. And they captured the city, and they put under the ban all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, ox and sheep and donkey, with the edge of the sword. And to the 2 men who had spied out the land, Yahoshua said, Go into the house of the woman, the whore, and from there bring out the woman and all that she has, as you swore to her. And the young men and the spies, they went in and brought out Rahab and her father and mother, and her brothers, and all that she had. So they brought out all her relatives, and put them outside the camp of Israel. And they burned the city and all that was in it with fire, only the silver and gold, and vessels of bronze and iron, and they put into the treasury of the house of Yahuwah. However, Yahoshua kept alive Rahab the whore, and her father's household, and all that she had. And she dwelt in the midst of Israel to this day, because she hid the messengers whom Yahoshua sent to spy out Jericho. And Yahoshua warned them at that time, saying, Cursed is the man before Yah, who rises up and builds the city Jericho. He lays its foundations with his firstborn, and with his youngest he puts up its gates. And Yah was with Yahoshua, and a report about him was in all of the land. Hallelujah.